here you go. I hope that you are following along on your Google Classroom and the lesson that I have written out for you. So once you've written the body of your paragraph, which should follow the order of your thesis and support the meaning of your work, the next step is to write the conclusion, since this is a recap of your paper, and then the introduction, and finally the title if you haven't done so already. So here's the way that you write your conclusion. It's actually the easier portion of your paper to write. It's kind of a formula. In sentence 1, you'll restate the thesis in words that reflect it, but do not repeat it. Reflect the thesis, that is. In sentence 2, you'll summarize the first topic. In sentence 3, the second. In sentence 4, the third topic. And sentence 5, you'll summarize the literal work and then extend the sentence beyond the work itself to the broader meaning of the work. When you write the introduction, this should be easier now that you know what your paper's about. Use your intro to address what you will write about in your paper. Make sure not to introduce anything in your introduction that you don't cover in your paper. Sentence 1 is a hook that could be a quote from the book, a quote from one of your sources, a fact about your author, or anything that speaks generally about the author, book, meaning, or time frame specific to the book. Don't use broad generalizations about the world and humanity here. Not the best place to do it. Sentence 2, if you didn't introduce the work and author in the first sentence, do that now. You can expand on the first sentence here or add some historical context. In sentence 3, it's time to begin narrowing your focus and turning the reader's attention to what you'll be covering in your thesis. You could provide a one-sentence summary here. Sentence 4, you're going to use this sentence to add another detail that will lead you into the thesis. And sentence 5, this is your thesis statement. Once you're all done, you put it all together. It's best to use a title that encompasses what you will be covering in your paper. You could use a line or phrase from your paper, a phrase that best summarizes it. Subtitles work well here. Make sure you keep the title in the same font and don't bold it. I have a copy here from the Scarlet Letter. It's best for you to read the introduction, read the thesis, and then notice how the first sentence restates the thesis, and then each sentence is a recap of the topics. Okay, that works with the Scarlet Letter. It works with Arcadia, and it also works here with Madame Bovary, although this student took a little more, took a few more liberalities. I've included 2 other intros and conclusions as well for Reservation Blues and then The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So you have plenty of samples to look at. Remember, these are templates for you, and I think they should really help you out. Okay, as always, if you have any questions, let me know.